Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. On this channel, we spend our time looking at fantasy of all sorts, from books to movies to video games, and applying the characters within into the tabletop game, Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Today, though, we're going to be looking at a core mechanic of D&D itself. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the race known as the Warforged. The Warforged debuted in the Eberron book, and they are a created race. A race of people that were literally made for the war in the Eberron story. But now, a playable race for characters in D&D 5th Edition. How do they work? Let's have a look-see at this very unique race. First of all, their ability score improvements are +2 to Constitution, and then a +1 to any of your choice. Constitution is very good, no matter what kind of class you are. And a +1 to anything works across the board. I give these a 9 out of 10 and a 7 out of 10, respectively. Their size is medium. Nothing to complain about there, 10 out of 10. Their speed is 30 feet, 9 out of 10. It's a very standard speed. They also have the Constructed Resilience power. This is technically two things. First of all, it gives you advantage against the poison condition, so that's nice. But it also means you don't have to eat, or drink, or breathe, or sleep. If you want to take a long rest, you will just have 6 hours of remaining alert in a motionless state, which is technically another feature called Sentry's Rest. But you are alert during this entire time. You don't have to become semi-conscious like an elven trance or anything like that. So basically you can go underwater or in vacuums all you want. You don't have to be sleeping. You can be the party's guard when they sleep. You don't have to eat or drink, so survival campaigns don't affect you. You have advantage against poison. This is broken. This is fantastic. I give Constructed Resilience 10 out of 10. I give Sentry's Rest 10 out of 10. It's all good. You also have the Integrated Protection power. What you can do is you can take your armor, no matter what kind it is, it can be light, medium, heavy, whatever type, and you can integrate it into your body. You can do this over a short period of time, and the armor fuses with you. That means it cannot be removed against your will, and you get a +1 to your AC on top of the armor you're already wearing, or that you've incorporated. Unfortunately, you can't double up your armor. You can't, incorporate one kind and wear another, but still, a +1 to your AC just for fusing with your armor, 10 out of 10. Then, Specialized Design. You gain 1 skill and 1 tool proficiency of your choice. Great way to round out your character to get yourself a tool proficiency, since most classes don't provide them. And an extra skill. This is fantastic. The 10 out of 10 again. And then finally, their languages. They speak Common and 1 extra of their choice. So 9 out of 10. You can't really complain there. All of this is great. The Warforged is a very, very high 9 out of 10 overall. They don't need to eat. They don't need to sleep. They don't need to breathe. They have advantage against poison. Heightened Constitution. Heightened Armor class. An extra skill. These guys are fantastic. The Warforged are, in my opinion, one of the greatest races in the game. They can do basically anything you want them to do, and are hampered by so little. They're superior to organic races because they don't have the weaknesses. Now, I grant you, it can be hard role-playing a created creature. A Warforged is not one that was born. It can't reproduce. There's a lot of role-playing that you can't do with a Warforged, but in my opinion, as mechanics go, you cannot get much better than this. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more race reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.